Marino.
Thank you very much. Please, a round of applause for Demala and the Soundcraft.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Besoj Taria Jr. and welcome to the MTN Link Night. Benefit of this beautiful night is to ensure that you meet new people, you interact, you network, you grow your business, you share knowledge, you develop as a person.
Good evening, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Tonight is not about me talking, but we want to officially, formally welcome you all to this occasion. It's called the MTN Link Night. We are very privileged and very happy that you have come. But more importantly, it's about you guys. Seated in this hall tonight is what I call the engine room of the economy of this nation. It's for us to understand that and then begin to take the bull by the horn. It's a networking night. Besoj has done most of the talk, and I'm very sure that as discerning people, we have also caught on the fire. Thank you very much. Relax, and let's enjoy the evening.
I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, Shakara. Yeah, good.
When you look at me style and the way that I'm flaunting. When you look at me style and the way that I'm flaunting. When I shake around.
Hey!
Shakara, boom, shakara, boom, shaka, boom, shaka, boom, shakara, boom, shakara, boom, shakara, boom, shaka, boom, shaka, boom, shakara.
Lovely designs. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. A round of applause to them, please. You're a very successful entrepreneur operating in the field where fresh ideas and new thinking are always required. I mean, this is in line with what men aspire to be. And I know the challenges, being a businessman, especially a creative man. What has been the challenges? For you, you left an enterprising career, working with BAT, working with Guinness, to go into fashion. How have you seen these challenges? How would you encourage young people?
My name is Ohimaya Tafo, and I'm currently what I call a fashion entrepreneur. I own a fashion label called Maya Tafo Inspired. I officially launched my wedding line 2 weeks ago called Weddings by Mai. I'm also the fashion editor for Genevieve magazine, #1 female magazine in the country.
What has your experience?
You get over that kind of hurdle.
You're also a very successful entrepreneur. First, can we meet you?
Thank you very much. To everyone here, hi, how are you? And thank you very much, MTN, for creating this incredible opportunity for people like me to get a very distinct opportunity to tell you a story. My name is Dayo. I'm married to Olatunde. I am what is called a businesswoman or a woman in enterprise. Today I'm living a life. I'm doing stuff that I never imagined I would or could do. Business is really about relationships and networking, a synergy of what people feel they can interact with and entrust to you because they trust you. And I believe that the single greatest ingredient of the business I have always done is not about relationship selling or marketing. It's just that people meet Dio and can trust me.
What has been the challenges? What have you learned from sound? And can you encourage young entrepreneurs to venture into that area?
But basically, what we found as a challenge that actually took us into the business was simply trying to provide sound at a level of quality and delivery of excellence that wasn't made up of components that were what you call disco, in-house driven sound in terms of your equipment. We were looking for concert series sound equipment. And how did I get into this? Actually, because of what I do in the place of speaking and presenting and coordinating, I have significant opportunities within Abuja and outside Abuja, but I put together different groups of people for different purposes and events. And like I said, people entrust to me their ideas. and asked me to run with it and give it expression. So in doing that, I had the opportunity to put together a choir for the purpose of the, that's the very first democracy program when Obasanjo was coming in as the first time, well, democratic now, president. We needed equipment. We did not have equipment. Now, what had also happened was in Abuja at that time, what we had were the DJ equipment, and you know, you pick up a microphone and you're going testing the microphone, can you hear, you know, that kind of thing. And I went to an event where I had to go and perform a song, a national anthem, and in doing that, the microphone was dead. And I got home that night and my husband said, what happened? I said, I feel like I should just have, and a hole should have opened up and I should have not died but walked out of there and come home. That incident was what propelled my husband to investing in me. I was 8 months pregnant when I went to purchase our equipment in Germany, but we're quite clear what we're looking for. We got into it, and that was the beginning. Now, we had asked or approached certain people for help, but nobody actually realized that we're coming at that serious level of coming into the market. And like I said, it was because, you know, my husband sat down and said, this isn't just about you going out to sing tra-la-la or talk. It's actually business. Now let's look at it as business, therefore. And that is how we started working on it. The challenges remain. You've got to be able to provide the right kind of sound in the right kind of place so that it has a humane delivery.
My brother and friend, Dari, I've said a little about you, but what really blows me about you is your humility. So I want to know, tell them how you started, your experience with the Project Fame, what makes you you, and how you see yourself, my brother.
My name is Dare Artalade. My stage name would probably be safe to say my name is Dare. Why there's a why is a question for another day. But I was born in Lagos. I'm originally from Kogi State, and now I live in Abuja, so I like to say that I'm a true Nigerian. I grew up with music. My late father, Artalade, and my late mother, Olakbeju Alade, broadcasters, television personalities at one point or the other, and musicians. You know, they met each other in a choir. Not many people would know about that. But that's where I'm coming from, and coming from a family of music where uncles and aunts, even though they were in the Navy or they were doing one job or the other, there was always music. You know, my grandmother from my father's side was the first female pianist in, if I'm correct, in West Africa. You know, and it goes back that far. And coming from there, it's come, for me, growing up, it's been a lot of, it's been an asset and also a liability. You know, a lot of people expect you, knowing the stock that you come from, expect so much of you. And because you're still young and you're still going to make your mistakes, they don't realize that you're, you know, that's where the liability comes in. You still have to make your mistakes. You still have to grow. But it's been an interesting journey for me growing up, not just in Lagos, but around the country and everywhere else. I'm a musician, I'm a songwriter, producer, recording artist, all of what Basoj has mentioned earlier. And I've recorded a few albums with many stories to tell as to the difficulty of making music, producing music, marketing music here, and then dovetailing into the business side of music, which a lot of us we don't really care about, especially when you're a musician, because, you know, it's too much of a headache and whatnot. But there's a lot to share from my experience of broadcasting, music, entertainment, and business. I know the number one issue that we have in this country, believe it or not, is human resources. Employing people who would actually do the job that you employ them to do. We all can tell the same stories over and over again of people you employ who want to drive the kind of car you drive, they want to earn the kind of salary you earn, but they don't want to work the way you work. So it's a big issue that we have. But, you know, the long story short, that's me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dari. Please, a round of applause for the gentleman.